How is freedom measured? In individuals as in nations? By the resistance which must be overcome, by the effort it costs to remain on top. Life is continually shedding something that wants to die. Our destiny exercises its influence over us even when, as yet, we have not learned its nature. It is our future that lays down the law of our today. No power can maintain itself if only hypocrites represent it. One will rarely err if extreme actions be ascribed to vanity, ordinary actions to habit, and mean actions to fear. Happiness is the feeling that power increases, that resistance is being overcome. All in all and on the whole, someday I wish to be only a yes-sayer. Independence that a philosopher is bound to rejoice and clap his hands when he hears the story of all those resolute men who one day said no to all servitude and went into some desert. Whoever does not have 2/3 of his day for himself is a slave, whatever he may be, a statesman, a businessman, an official, or a scholar. We often contradict an opinion for no other reason than that we do not like the tone in which it is expressed. They muddy the water to make it seem deep. There is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy. Most people are far too much occupied with themselves to be malicious. He who humbleth himself wants to be exalted. In the end, things must be as they are and have always been. The great things remain for the great, the abysses for the profound, the delicacies and thrills for the refined, and to sum up shortly, everything rare for the rare. A is an epigram on the death of a feeling. Recognize the strength of my pupils and students and direct all effort and energy and heat at them to help them build their own inner virtue to the fullest extent of their maturity and fruitfulness. So essentially, pay it forward to help your students, your children, your community, so they can help empower others. If you are weird or an eccentric, revel in it. Appreciate your uniqueness. Don't try to conform to society. You are a round peg, and you cannot be fit into a square hole. My problems are new. My psychological horizon is frighteningly comprehensive. My language is bold and clear. There are no books written in German which have ideas and more independent ideas than mine. Nietzsche had this concept of the eternal return. If you lived your life on loop for eternity, would you be happy and joyous? Or would it be a living hell for you? Would you be dying of boredom? Practical application. Live every day and ask yourself, would I be willing to relive this day 1,000,000 times forever? Anything which is a living and not a dying body will have to be an incarnate will to power. It will strive to grow, spread, seize, and become predominant. Not from any morality or immorality, but because it is living and because life simply is will to power. Exploitation belongs to the essence of what lives. As a basic organic function, it is a consequence of the will to power, which is after all the will to life.